TSP, we like to welcome you. Every show we drop a gem on you to invest in you. We giving you the game, not no lame shit. These other podcasts talk about the same shit. We talk sports, world news, entertainment. Good eats on that grill, we get dangerous. TSP, we like to welcome you. Your day, week, month, we hope that we can help you through.
Yes, sir. TSP episode 225. I'm your host, Bobby Hall, and with me, as always, that's young D-Lo, Dylan Lasevich. Dylan, how we doing, man? A little delay. We do apologize. We're about an hour and a half later than usual. Our guest had to take care of some things, so he had asked if we could push back a little bit, and hopefully he still joins us. We'll see.
To be determined.
Just as I say that, he canceled on us.
Did he?
Yep.
Ah.
Sorry, hold on, I'm reading this. This is live shit. We're getting this. I mean, what a way to start.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. While you're doing that, I would love to extend my hand out to you, the listener and viewer out there, to be sure to subscribe to the show. If you haven't already, there's a lot of people viewing this right now, and I am pointing to you, the viewer, and listeners out there that's not subscribed yet. There's probably, 45% of all viewers of our podcast are unsubscribed or subscribed. Either way, it's 50-50 out there, pretty damn close. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. We're trying to help with these algorithms, man. The year of 2026 and algorithms, and you've heard it from our previous guests before, it means a lot. It makes a world of a difference by simply hitting a subscribe button, the thumbs up, or leaving a comment. All of it's free and takes about 5 to 10 seconds. Super easy, and it helps us out and goes a long way. So we really appreciate it if you have. But yeah, TSP_2019 on all social platforms. Check us out for all the TSP latest. Bobby, you froze. What's going on? Oh, this whole live is just absolutely fucked right off the rip. Bobby froze mid-cough.
This is falling apart, dude. This is crazy.
Oh, there you are. I
think my internet just went out. I'm running off my phone hotspot right now. Do I sound okay? Do I look all right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe slightly fuzzy, but you look fine now.
Unbelievable, dude. We've been sitting on our fucking dicks, pause, for an hour and a half, and then as soon as we go live, the entire show is just falling apart. This is crazy, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely change.
Because, yeah, my internet just went out. So I'm going to be running off my phone hotspot. I have no idea how this is going to go.
What happened? Did someone hit a phone pole or something? Or accident out there?
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
Dude, the last 5 minutes has been fucking nuts, man.
In TSP fashion, man, I got to change this real quick. I'm changing it on the spot. Save changes. There we go. Now we're just TSP 225 live, no guest. So,
and that's how it goes. I mean, we're following up one of our most successful episodes in just weeks as a show and brand that we've had in a long time. And this is what we chase it with.
It's all right, man, because that episode, the guest couldn't even hear me for the first 40 minutes. So,
True.
I mean, was it fully successful? I mean, we were kind of like with one arm behind our back, and we did pretty good. I think the one thing that we did learn, though,
right now, I mean, if there's anyone out there in the comments, just let us know if you can hear us. Because, like I said, my entire computer right now is running off of my cell phone hotspot. So,
I think it sounds fine. I mean,
okay. All right.
I hear you fine. Nothing's really changed. Even like it took a second for maybe it's the transition from Wi-Fi to 5G. But it took a second for your camera to adjust, but you're back. You mid cough. You froze mid cough, and I was just trying to extend the intro of subscribing to the podcast as long as I could, I might have repeated myself multiple times, but hey, it's all right. But yeah, last week was great. Great guest, Dan. Tremendous perspective on life. And, it pulled good numbers. He has a loyal fan base that came out and showed out to see his podcast. Was that his first podcast that he's done?
No, he used to have his own show and stuff.
Oh,
so
nice.
He's definitely done some. I think this is his first one in a while.
Good.
He loved it. He wants come back anytime. We'll have him back. And we'll do that because he was a lot of fun to talk to. He's got a lot of stories. There was a little controversy on Tuesday when we posted our first clip, and he responded to that over on his TikTok. Some rando faceless account, had some
one follower.
Wild accusations that he was throwing out, or they were throwing out. But yeah, like he said, his community came out and supported him, and then turned around and supported us. I mean, we've gained like 120 followers this week from his people, 5-figure view counts, and it was awesome because he did what a lot of the like high follower account folks that we've had on the show don't do, and it just the most simplest stuff. He like reposted our stuff, he posted the episodes and when stuff was dropping on his socials, and it's just simple shit like that and it just felt like he enjoyed being on the show talking to us, whereas some of these guys will come on and just act like they're doing a favor for us. Yeah, it was cool, and it just it's been a fun week for sure. I mean, just a couple days ago, we had Edwin McCain in our comments, which was pretty fucking cool. 90s legend. I shot my shot. No response, and it is what it is. But I wanted to let him know, like, hey, appreciate you for your song there. I'll be because I definitely had a lot of adolescent boners to that song, slow dancing at homecomings and sock hops and all that stuff back in the day.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I gotta definitely give him his flowers on that. But we'll see. I told Dan, hey, if you'd like to, give us, put the good word for us. See if we can get Edwin McCain on TSP. That'd be sick.
100%, man. And like I said, I did a cover of it before back in my covering days when I sang on Instagram, and
yeah, baby.
Maybe I should bring that back.
Yeah.
The misses me singing, so maybe I should start playing the guitar is kind of like riding a bicycle for the most part, and the only difference is, and any guitarist out there would know, you take a break for a long time, you just lose the calluses in the fingertips. So playing on them strings, man, 15 minutes in, it's you got to rebuild those calluses up on the fingertips, and it's brutal. It's a brutal process, but only the tough prevail, and persistency is key. And I'm not a good guitarist, but I used to classify myself as like the classic campfire acoustic guitar player. Like I'm not out there shredding by any means. I play like your classic 4 to 5 chords, basic beginner shit. And there's a lot of songs you can play with a capo and 4 or 5 chords. As long as you have like your chord progression down and you got some pipes on you, man. So I think you can swindle anyone around any campfire.
Well, yeah, bring it back, man. We'll have a segment.
Yeah, and I would love to sing with Edwin McCain, man. I told him anytime he's in the area, if I get the chance, anytime he's in the area, I'd love to make it happen.
Dude, I'm still reeling by how this show started, man. What a series of events that just all happened back to back. I still don't have internet.
But we're professionals, Bobby, and I think we lassoed it in pretty quickly for what it's worth. And
I know, but it was just like, because like I said, we had sat around and waited. We've been bullshitting for like an hour and a half, and as soon as we turn the lights on, boom,
shit hit the fan.
It was like, yeah, he should be joining us here soon. Ding.
As soon as that message came in, you motherfucker.
And then after I read it, internet gone. But that is a nice part of being in the times that we're in now and having all Apple shit. As soon as my internet went down, right on my screen here said, "Do you want to connect to your phone hotspot?" Boom, seamless.
Yeah, I
Shout out
mean,
to
this
Apple,
might
man.
might be the first. There's like little hiccups. It's not going to be perfect, like as far as your connection is concerned, because as
My
you're
lights
going to
just
probably watch
flickered.
this back.
What is going on? Is there
What's going on now?
my lights just flickered? I don't know of any bad weather. Yeah, there's no bad weather going on. What the fuck's going
Yeah,
on?
you have like maybe a light dusting of snow up there.
I don't know. There's no.
That's the
wind.
only thing I could think of, man. Maybe like sometimes an accident involved a
24-mile-an-hour wind gust.
maybe you got like a tree branch fucking something up.
I don't know. Yeah.
The year of 2026, man, and we still have phone lines and electrical lines above the ground. I don't think they thought about this, but maybe they should have put them underground, away from like any kind of adverse weather situations or car accidents or anything like that. If they just dug a trench,
Yeah, but
put them in the
wouldn't like
ground.
tree roots and shit fuck those up? Probably.
I don't know.
I would say probably.
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe that's what they thought of. But I mean, like when like tree roots fuck up telephone poles in general. But I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're probably right. That'd probably be a pretty bad mess too. If like for like construction purposes, if they dug and hit a wire or something, it'd be catastrophic.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, shit. Yeah, you debunked that idea, but I remember seeing it somewhere, and someone's like, "Hey, it was probably a cool idea back in like the 1800s, but now in 2026, like we should have thought of something else." At this point, it's at the point of no return. There's just so much. The power grid, it's already up there.
D'Lo, what? Because I'm always talking about what I'm watching, what I'm eating, and I do have a couple of those things this week too. But like, talk to the people, man. I want to post some clips of what your opinions. What have you tried? What are you watching? What are you listening to? Let's get some D'Lo clips up there, man. Talk to the people,
brother. I listen to the same shit, man. Honestly, and the only time that I'm really listening to music from a music perspective, and that's going to be at the gym. And I've been really into like the alternative rock of things. If I were to pick, I don't have like an all-time favorite song because music obviously varies, and it probably varies just like a taste buds vary for food. Kind of like going like on a change every few, maybe not so often. For music is more often than food, but as far as changes go, but I'd say alternative rock or like a metal of sorts. And I've always been an I Prevail fan. It's unfortunate for those that know Brian Burkhart had to be separated, or it didn't have to be separated, but they had a separation, I should say. And he was kind of like, in my opinion, the soul, maybe not the heart, but the soul of the I Prevail that I've grew to love. He did the lead singing, the cleans. And I really like that kind of metal where it's like cleans and screams, not just all screaming. But yeah, I Prevail is up there as far as music is concerned. And favorite song would be Bow Down, dude. That shit gets the blood flowing. For sure. And it opens up the album, and it sets the tone, Bobby. Every number one song on an album has to set the tone, and it surely does there. As far as what I'm watching, not much. I would like to have any suggestions out there. Leave them in the comments. What are you watching? Because I'm tired of watching Breaking Bad. I can't watch that. I mean, I can always watch it, but I would like to watch something new. I've watched The Sopranos already, and honestly, not gonna probably get into Prison Break.
Tori brought that up today. I think we're going to start watching that tomorrow. Can you hear me?
Hold on, you're cutting in and out. You want to watch Breaking Bad?
This
there
might
it is.
be a short one, buddy. I don't know. This might be a short one tonight. I don't know. I'm starting to get pissed.
Oh. This is the funny part is I'm thinking this all started. This is pre-production. Excuse me, pre-production. This all started with the fucking squeaking of the chair because you slathered that bitch with WD-40, and it did not change that squeak whatsoever at all. This squeaking chair is still there, but. You said you were going to watch Breaking Bad with the wife? I think he froze again, fellas. I think he froze again. Yeah, this might be a short fucking podcast. Oh, man. I'm completely thrown off script from the beginning of the show. Completely thrown for a loop. So I probably sound like an absolute tard right now. Bobby, we got you. Bobby, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Did you say you're watching Breaking Bad?
Fantastic episode right here, man.
This is gonna be great.
Shit. The views are gonna be through the fucking roof. Shout out to Spectrum, man. What a great company.
Dude,
they just raised their prices on me too. So good job, guys.
You got to get yourself some optic cables. You got any Metronet over there? AT&T.
No, Spectrum's it, and that's why
really?
They
cornered the market. I hate that.
They keep mushroom stamping me because I have nowhere to go.
What a term. Yeah. What we were saying before you froze, you were going to watch Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad?
I think tomorrow. Yeah, I think because she was talking about it. Because right now, and that's going to kind of segue into what I want to talk about. Because we started watching The Pit, which is a fantastic television show. And I know you definitely have not watched it because I know you don't watch really shit.
No, I don't have time.
What do you mean you don't have time?
I don't have time, dude. I feel like I don't have time.
You don't do anything.
I eat, work out, work, sleep, and try to be a somewhat reliable husband and decent father mixed within that time frame. And I'm probably failing at all aspects. So, but that also might be just me beating myself up a little bit too much. As men usually do. Men beat themselves up mentally like women beat themselves up from like a beauty standpoint. Like girls always think they're ugly when they're not. Men always think that they're the worst person ever when they're probably not. From a mental aspect. But that's getting a little bit too much in the weeds on that. Didn't want to take you away.
Like a tangent there. I was just asking about how you can't watch a TV show. Yeah, 45 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're probably right, but if it's a good show,
the show though. It's called The Pit.
Okay.
It follows this dude. He's a physician. His name's Dr. Rabinovich. They call him Dr. Robbie for short.
Bullish.
He works at the a Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center, like ER. And it's like a teaching hospital too. So there's like trainees there and all kind of shit. And like the whole season, it's like 15 episodes, and each episode is like an hour of that shift. So
okay.
the first season was an entire shift, that they worked. And it's incredible, man. The storylines are awesome because there's just constantly different people coming in there with different injuries and shit, and like you kind of get to know them, and I don't want to like break it totally down for those that haven't seen it, but it's just a great watch. And right now we raced through season 1, and then we basically caught all the way up to see, because right now they're airing season 2. So now we're to the point now where we got to start waiting every day until Thursdays when they drop the new episode. So it sucks, but it's great. But at the same time, it's in an ER. So Dylan, I would say probably 2 to 4 times an episode. I gotta do one of those numbers, or totally cover my face. I mean, you
Really?
see some shit, dude. Oh yeah.
Is it like it's real life?
No.
Okay. So I know
see some
sometimes
gross
they have
shit.
those.
Like one, I was just talking to Stab about it on Twitter that, like, whew, man, it still gives me the fucking willies. They had this homeless dude come in here. He was all hurt and shit. Had this cast on. And he's like, and he's just like, yeah, my cast has been itching like crazy lately. They cut the fucking cast off. There's maggots on his arm. Whew, man, gross. And yeah, you see some shit, man.
So from a medical standpoint,
with like he got cut up, his side got cut up by a boat propeller. So you can kind of imagine what that looked like. Just sliced up. But I love it, man. It's like one of the best shows I've watched in a while, and I like how it's set up, and I like the whole thing where, like I said, the whole season is like one shift, and each episode is like an hour of that shift, and all the craziness that ensues, and then it just makes you feel for like people that actually work like in ER, rooms and stuff, where it's hard to give and find people beds and stuff. You got sick people, kind of got to pick and choose based off of like severity and stuff. So I highly recommend, if you haven't watched that one, that's a good show on HBO Max.
HBO Max, The Pit. I'm gonna have to check it out. Where does it hold up compared to like maybe like Grey's Anatomy and House and like other medical shows like that?
I have not watched either of those.
You've never watched House?
She's probably watched Grey's Anatomy.
I recommend House.
I'm sure she would probably pick Grey's Anatomy because that's like
probably it's more leaning towards
they prop that show up like crazy.
Yeah.
But it's good, man. I mean, right? There's been a lot of good TV shows that's come out in the last few years, man. I've been huge on Landman, Tulsa King. We're waiting on those. Like those are Taylor Sheridan shows over there on Paramount, and now The Pit's in the mix. And I think that's already been renewed for season 3, which is awesome. And now we're probably moving over to Breaking Bad. I've been asking for a while, and I don't know what changed her mind, but she's all in. So
great choice.
We'll see.
I mean,
it's kind of like a slow burn, right?
It starts off. I mean, yeah, it's slow. And then you got the plot episode, or the pilot episode. And I just started watching it again, but I stopped because I was like, I don't want to. I know everything, so it doesn't hit as hard as it did the first time, obviously. But probably 3-4 episodes in, start like it feels like it's spinning its tires in the mud for first couple episodes, but like you kind of get the gist of why he's doing what and getting different characters involved, and then it all sets up and it gets going. Like second season, it's like really good. I mean, I think there's only 5 seasons total, but it's one of those episodes, if I remember correctly, it was like as soon as one ended, you needed to start the next one. Like there were some episodes for sure that had me at the end of my seat. Like, whoa, that shit's fire. And then also, if you like that, I would recommend Better Call Saul.
Okay.
And Better Call Saul is like a prequel to The Lawyer, or prequel to Breaking Bad, but he's the lawyer in Breaking Bad. So I like that guy as an actor. Terrible with names, so I couldn't give you a name off the rip. But yeah, I need to get the new shows, Bobby. I'm one of those who like, hey, I want to watch something. I go on Netflix and I always look through like what's trending. I look through the top 10 episodes, binge worthy, all that kind of shit. And I like they go like they show you these little segments of each show or movie or anything like that. And if it doesn't grab me by then, it's like I just kind of move on to the next. And next thing you know, I'm treating it like a TikTok where I'm just going through the different reels and spend 20, 30 minutes on that. There's your 20, 30 minutes I could have been on an episode, Bobby, trying to find something to watch. And then I end up just turning off the app and fuck, I'm out of time. Adios. Sayonara. So, I mean, I just hop into something. Hop into something and give it a shot.
Well, that's what we're going to do with Breaking Bad. I started watching it a while back. I must have lost interest at some point because I never finished it. So we'll run it back, see what happens. I mean, that's how things went with me in Sopranos first go around. I made like through half of season 1. I was like, this sucks. And then like a few years later, I pushed through, and I was very glad I did. So.
Yeah, you watched Ozarks, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you like Ozarks, I think you'd like Breaking Bad. I mean, Breaking Bad's kind of dialed back
again.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Ozarks. I'm pretty sure that final few episodes, if not the entirety of that last season, was like shot during COVID, and they had the writer strike and all that kind of shit going on. So they kind of sped up. I felt like they sped up the process, man. And like the way it was written, like especially the last few episodes, it seems like they were rushing to a conclusion of the entire series. I mean, I feel like they definitely could have expanded on more characters and expanded on maybe the storyline in general. But just like, yeah, I mean, not to ruin it for people who haven't watched it, I would highly recommend Ozark for sure. It's still on Netflix before they start taking the good shows down to replace it for their own originals, which I think it is an original Netflix, isn't it? Ozark?
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right, they should be able to keep
shitty ending. I mean, I don't want to.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't. Well, I'll just keep it at that. I don't be a spoiler.
I want to say it's a shitty. It definitely could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Like I said, it felt rushed.
I think because what I had read, I want to say that there was supposed to be a 4th season, and then it just fell through or something. So it just makes me think that like at the time they kind of
halfway through the season, yeah,
open.
Yep.
And we just never got it, which sucks.
Which makes sense from my theory of like it felt rushed towards the last season that's available. The second half of it felt like they were writing it. They like changed course where everything like kind of sped up, where they're forcing the hand of the ending, and it's like that kind of sucks. But they could have totally expanded more on characters and the plot and storyline in general. Jason Bateman, I like him. I like him a lot. He's a great actor, and he works well. He works well in that situation. Always as like the fatherly figure, and I like his demeanor. I like his demeanor and his wisecracks that he has. And for some reason, I don't know why, his characters, and he always getting cheated on, dude. There's at least
That's
like
the only
3
show I've ever
different.
watched with him in there.
He's like in three different movies or shows. He's like his character gets cheated on or something. It's crazy. It's like a weird fetish he has.
Yeah,
he's kink. Yeah, he could be, dude. Some people like feet. Some people like getting cheated on.
You need to, because I gave you an assignment a while back, and I know you haven't been there yet, but you need to get your ass over to Roosters, man.
Roosters. I think there's one about 30 minutes away, 20 minutes away, something like that.
Well, it originated in Dayton, and just went there. This is my second or third time going. It place fucking rules, man. Unfortunately, you're gonna pay. You're paying fucking damn near steak prices for wings anymore, which is just disgusting. But they make it worth your while, man. The wings are huge, and the sauces are phenomenal. You can mix them. I always do a hot parm garlic. And they make their ranch and their blue cheese in house, which is always a good thing. Great cheese pull on the mott sticks. That's always a high score for me. And good curly fries. I got like 15. I ordered 15 wings today. I got probably like 7 in a box here in the fridge. I'm gonna save for lunch tomorrow. But you gotta get up there, man. That might be my favorite wing place right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
it? You gotta order your wings well done.
Does it trump Wingstop?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So this
Might
is like,
for now. If you throw Frickers in the mix, that's a different story. You know, I got to go a few more times before I. So I think Frickers is my number one as far as wing joints.
interesting. Where's Hooters fall in that mix?
Towards the bottom.
Is it the Papa
It's
John's
probably
of wings?
10 years since I went. No, because Hooters. I mean, the food's still good. Papa John's fucking blows, man. We posted a clip today. There's a lot of people agree with it.
Yeah, Papa John's is ass. I've never been a fan. I like Marco's. Marco's is my go-to. If not Marco's, Domino's.
We got a comment here. Jacob Bussey said he was a Jed's guy for a long time, but yeah, a lot of them are closing up shop.
For wings?
Jed's? You never had Jed's?
I've had it it's been a long time, but I've been there a couple of times. Yeah, it's over there by in Perrysburg, right?
Not anymore.
Like
there used to be one there. They had one for a brief time, even though it was like a half-ass Jed's over there next to Moody's on Oregon and Wales.
Okay. Yeah, I've been over there with the one that Levis Commons was the one I went to.
Yeah, Jed's was good too. They had good, it was like almost like a whipped ranch. I like that stuff. They had these because I think they called them like fireballs, maybe. I think that's what they called their chunks. But they had specialty ones, and one of them were called hangover balls. And it was you got your chicken chunks. I'd always get hot, and then it was covered with like 2 fried eggs. I think there was like green pepper, onions, and like cheese on top, and they were delicious. Especially back when I was like, you know, you really needed them for a hangover, and it did the trick. It would knock it right out, and you're ready to start pounding some brews again. But
no, you were not a Waffle House guy to cure your hangovers.
No,
It seems like the only reason that there is Waffle Houses these days.
If I ever went to Waffle House, I was when I was still hammered, not the next day. Waffle House is
well, I'd be like not the next day, but it'd been the tail end of the night, like 3, 4 in the morning.
Jed's is like next day at like noon, 1 o'clock, and you're like, holy shit, what happened last night? Type thing.
So you get your hangover balls with the side of like Pedialyte.
Yeah, probably.
With
or
your
maybe a little
ranch.
hair of the dog, you know, like, hey, let me get a brew. But Roosters, man, they because there's a shit ton of them around your way, Columbus, Dayton, and now we got 2 of them up this way. I'm a big fan, man. I like what they're doing. I might have to try some of their other stuff outside of the wings, but it's just going there. It's gonna be tough to shy away from those. We looked it up last time. There's one that's like I think super close to you.
So the nearest one I got is 13 miles away. Where's that at exactly? Rooster sounds really familiar. I might drive right past it. Okay, that's where it's at. All right. Yeah, it ain't too bad. It's right off 70. Roosters. Over there by... Okay. Yeah, I'm over there not all the time, but yeah, I'm over there.
Yeah,
check it out.
You gotta go over there. I mean, they got kids menu too. Bring the kids. Although Jax wasn't a big fan of his cheeseburger today because they charred it up like crazy. He's not like me, you know. He don't like the char, stuff like that.
Not a smash burger guy?
He's big. Yeah, he's big. He's a texture guy. So he was liking the Mott Sticks. The Mott Sticks were going coast to coast, one end of the table to the other with cheese pull. Yeah. So shout out to them, man. It's impressive.
Have you ever had a Applebee's mozzarella stick?
Yeah.
Them things are like fucking bricks. I'm pretty sure it's Applebee's.
Are you thinking of Chili's?
It might be Chili's. It might be Chili's, actually. Yeah, the things are bricks, dude.
Yeah.
Them things are great. It's like a whole cheese stick.
You can't,
fried.
No matter where you go, you just can't really fuck them up. I mean, you're going to run into some ones where you might pull off the breading or something. But at the end of the day, it's still good, man.
I think there has to be a place that has shitty cheese sticks for sure, or mozzarella sticks.
I'm sure. Yeah, like I said, there's there's ones where you're not gonna get the cheese pull. Like the cheese is already like, back to being solid, or like I said, you're pulling the cheese from the breading, and that does. I mean, that sucks compared to the other ones, but at the end of the day, it's still fried cheese. So
Yeah, sure.
it's never gonna be like, oh my god, this is gross. I'm gonna still eat them.
I feel that. Yeah, man. I mean, I went to dinner last weekend. Not a wing place or mozzarella place for that matter. But they just built a new Olive Garden. I haven't been to Olive Garden in a few years, maybe since my Florida days, maybe 5-0 days. And they just built this new place. Great service. The waiters were great. And all that stuff. I don't think Olive Garden. It's not great. Olive Garden kind of sucks.
Love the dressing though. That Italian dressing is
Sure.
fantastic.
I mean, the salad was fun. Yeah, salad was refreshing. It was good. I like how they kind of toss it right there for you. All authenticness, all about that. But I'm just like,
did you have them like they were reeling in a fish with the cheese?
Yeah.
Or what?
The fresh
yeah.
grate, yeah. Let me know when to stop.
Don't ever go to Olive Garden with Matt Smith. Jesus, that's embarrassing sometimes.
More
Chipotle and Olive Garden with this guy. I mean, it's just like they're there for 10 minutes.
he's like that guy from Men in Black. More sugar.
More sugar. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I let my daughter choose when to stop, and she said stop immediately. And I was like, you can put a little more in there. So we had a appropriate amount. We'll just leave it at that. But anyways, like I said, Olive Garden, not as good as it used to be. I usually get like the tour of Italy. I kind of get like that 3. I think they have like lasagna, the chicken parm, and the spaghetti. Not the spaghetti. It was Alfredo. But it wasn't good, man. I mean, it wasn't bad by any stretch, but it just doesn't. It didn't hit like it used to. The breadsticks aren't the same. And that was usually what they were known for. I mean, I'll take a Fazoli breadstick over any Olive Garden breadstick any day of the week.
I don't know the last time I've been to Olive Garden. It's been a little while, but I always buy the dressings at the store. I love that shit because I like a nice little side salad with dinner these days. So
always,
and I'll get some what is it? Garlic and herb crouton. I love croutons, so throw those in there with some of that Olive Garden.
I like a cherry
Italian.
tomato.
And Aldi's makes a really good dupe of the Olive Garden dressing.
Do they now?
Tastes very similar, yeah.
That's interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Do you have a Fazoli's by you, Bobby?
I think in Michigan, I want to say, because I think like Joe is obsessed with that.
Dude, yeah, Fazoli's over Olive Garden any day of the week. When it goes from Italian standpoint, I would love their breadsticks, dude. They're so good. They're so good.
Looks like 30 minutes away in Monroe.
Well, I probably wouldn't drive 30 minutes just for Fazoli's. If you happen to be in the area.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, if you happen to be in the area and
if
you're
you
hungry.
think Olive Garden's bad, I mean, is Fazoli's going to be much better?
Oh, I just said
That's
Fazoli's
like
over Olive Garden.
Fast food Italian?
Yeah.
They got like a drive-through, I think, don't they?
They do have a drive-through. It's great. I think it's good stuff, man. I'd recommend the breadsticks, but only if you're in the area. Don't drive out and for fast food of any kind, not just Fazoli's, but just really anything of any kind.
I've got them soaking in some buttermilk as we speak, but I'm gonna try my hand at some country fried steak for Sunday dinner tomorrow. I got the cube steak sitting in some buttermilk, a little hot sauce, garlic powder, onion powder, and then we're gonna do it up tomorrow.
Buttermilk steaks, you said?
You let them soak in the buttermilk overnight, and it helps tenderize them, the cube steaks.
Okay.
And then you'll get your flour out, and then your egg wash, into the flour, into the egg wash, back into the flour. Then you fry them.
Is that cross contamination?
No, that's how you fucking bread a fucking piece of steak.
I don't know, man. Sounds like you're breaking some kind of
Like
food
you've never
violation.
deep fried anything in your life.
That's not true. I
Other
deep
than
fried
French
those
fries
fries
at my
at
house.
the cookout. Yeah.
But I think I did most of the work anyway.
Nope. 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 We got film proof, video proof. It's facts. Check the tape, Bobby.
I will. Deal. I think we might as well just cut it. Put a little bow on this one. Not our best episode, that's for sure. But yeah, I still have no internet. Don't know when that's coming back, and I've got to respond to this dude. He did apologize. I mean, it sucks that he waited till I texted him to say something, but it is what it is. You know, you got to do what you got to do. He did say that we can pick any other time, so I'll see if we can pick in a few weeks. But we might be going back to Jungle Gyms. I don't know. We got to talk more about that. Maybe another vlog on the horizon. Meeting up with our buddy Remy. I'd love to go back there and do some exploring. Now that we kind of know the lay of the land a little bit. Although that place, they probably changed it all up after a couple years. But yeah, we might have
9%
a vlog on
Alkies.
the horizon, and might have to take another trip. Maybe we'll see if well, you know, he probably wouldn't go. I was gonna say maybe Joe will go again, but probably not.
You always shoot your shot.
Hey, we'll see. Maybe it was fun last time.
Maybe you want to get a couple of things at the least, I should say. Maybe he wants to grab a couple of things, check it out, get some things for the fam.
I know I spent a shit ton, at least a couple hundo for me.
Sometimes you get like paralysis in those kind of places. At least I do. It's like you don't know what to get. You don't want to get it all, you know, but
Yeah, for me, it was just one of those things. It's like, I don't think I'll ever see this again. I need it, you know?
I knew I had to get at least one thing. I came out of there with like an iron skillet that I still have. Some flavor of bulldog. I think it's the ramen.
Ramen, yep.
Yeah. I know the wife wanted some of that, so I got that specific flavor that she wanted to try. She saw on TikTok.
Still have that?
No, we don't have that.
Okay.
We ate that shit. Fuck? But buyer beware, dude. That shit is spicy.
Yep.
You put one drop of that shit in there. That's all you need, man. One little dab will do you, because that stuff will destroy your taste buds for sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens this time around if we get to go up there again and see the lay of the land. And I do plan on maybe not buying another skillet, but finding out what's good there and purchasing.
I was told, because it's very hard to find. I guess it's regional, but they have Mountain Dew Code Red Zero Sugar, which I heard is very good, and tastes very similar to the original. I've always wanted to try it, but for some reason, it's only sold in different specific areas. But I guess Jungle Gyms is one of the places that you can find it, so that's kind of at the top of my list. I've always wanted to try it. We got to definitely get some more like foreign snacks. I'm always on the lookout for seasonings, sauces, and most of all, vibes, D'Lo. So
no jars to be broken this time.
I hope not. Maybe for that alone, I'm not gonna even bother inviting Joe, because I want all my shit I paid for to make it back home. So, but we'll discuss that some more. To keep your eyes and ears open on that. Appreciate anybody that's new to the scene with us this week. We definitely appreciate you joining the ruckus here. Episodes aren't always like this. They're a hell of a lot more smooth than they are that you're seeing today. And we do apologize on that. But, again, shout out to Spectrum. And other than that, D'Lo, I think that's all I got. So, you know what time it is.
I guess it's time to wrap it up then, huh? It's episode 225, TSP Live. About as smooth as Bobby's internet connection. Right now is 5G running off his whole studio running off of his phone hotspot. So we got that going. Right off rip, if you caught us in the beginning of this episode, our guest had to cancel, unfortunately. as we were saying that he would be on momentarily with us. So that kind of threw a wrench into things. And, sometimes people get rattled in situations, and it kind of like we had a game script. All right. We have a game script, and, sometimes you don't get a halftime to readjust. You just have to adjust on the fly. And that's what we did. So we started talking about wings, TV shows, and upcoming events. And that's what we did. We prevailed. We're veterans here. So you may knock us down, but we get back up again, even on 5G internet service, and a couple of blotchy pictures from Bobby and a couple freezes mid-cough and who knows what else. But it was a great time. A great time had by all, and I hope that you guys enjoyed what we had to offer here. So TSP 225 is a wrap. I'm trying to find my outro beat here, so I'm kind of just rambling. There it is. Perfect. Awesome. So from myself, Bobby, have a wonderful week, friends, and we'll see you for 226 next week.
TSP, we like to welcome you. Every show we drop a gem on you to invest in you. We giving you the game, not no lame shit. These other podcasts talk about the same shit. We talk sports, world news, entertainment. Good eats on that grill, we get dangerous. TSP, we like to welcome you. Your day, week, month, we hope that we can help you through.